Good afternoon to all of our amazing Jeff Together peeps. How are we? It is 12:30. How are we doing? I am so excited for this amazing Jeff Ed that we have going on today. We are bringing in the amazing Chloe from Adidas, and I cannot wait to bring her in. Before I bring her in, though, I want to wait for a few of us to join us so that I can make sure that some of you don't miss out on this amazing chat that we are going to be having. It is going to be an Jeff Ed all about sports bras. Where are all my ladies at? For those of us that are doing high intensity hit workouts or Jeff Flow, or we running, or all things like that, a lot of questions that have been coming from our community has been, what is the best sports bra for me? How do I pick the right sports bra? What should I be looking at? What are the things that I need to know? How do I get good support? Having the right sports bra is so important because we're using them every single day. So we are so excited that we are going to be diving into this today. We're going to be able to give you some amazing education from one of our top bra specialists in the country from Adidas. Oh, a few of you are with us. I'm so excited. We are bringing in Chloe, and she's going to give us so many awesome little tips and tricks. She's going to educate us on all things sports bras. And not only that, she's going to give us an amazing little booster that you can go into a store and get yourself measured for free by an amazing consultant. So we're going to get all into that. I am going to bring in Chloe straight after this. Hello, Chloe.
Hi there, how are you doing?
I'm so excited that you are joining us. I know that the community, I'm already looking, we have over 100 people with us already, and everyone is saying that they cannot wait. They are so excited about this. Just to give you a bit of background, we actually ran a poll a couple of weeks ago on when we were talking with Adidas and what would be some of the amazing educational kind of tools that we could run with. We ran a poll on what our members most wanted to learn about. And the number one thing that people wanted to hear about in our community was, what is the best bra? How do I pick the right sports bra? What sports bra gives support? And so I'm so excited that you are with us today because we are going to be giving our members some amazing information. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited. But
Sure.
Before we get going, I thought it would be quite cool for you to give a little intro on yourself, Adidas, and kind of how you came to be with us today.
Sure, yeah, well, thanks so much, Siri. It's exciting to be here and to chat about sports bras and focusing on probably the most technical piece in the women's workout wardrobe. So bit about myself, I'm the Adidas tech rep for Cape Town. It's quite a multifaceted role, but essentially my job involves being responsible for connecting the consumer to our brand and our product in a very literal way. So basically being like a field rep for all things Adidas, and trying to aim with an aim to communicate our product and brand in a very easy, understandable way directly to our current and future consumers. And obviously sports bras fall into being a very technical product. So, that's obviously an area that I do look after, as well as quite a few others.
I think one of the things that you and I spoke about yesterday in our test, which resonated the most with me, is that we place a lot of emphasis on shoes or on like t-shirts or jerseys or things like that. I mean, I'm wearing an amazing Adidas jumper right now, but you said something really powerful. You said for a woman, the most important thing to feel comfortable is your sports bra. So my first question to you is, why are sports bras important, I guess?
Yeah, so I mean, sports bras have been quite underrated or maybe undervalued for quite a long time in terms of workout attire, mainly maybe because it's a hidden piece, so it's not something that comes to the forefront like a t-shirt or a pair of shoes. But obviously it's important to have the correct sports bra, and it's something that most women struggle with purely because of not finding the correct shape or size. So sports bras are important mainly, well, I mean, if you look at it initially, breast tissue is a very delicate, specialized tissue. It's not a muscle, it's not fat, it's nothing else that you find anywhere else in the body. So it needs to be looked after. And that's where sports bras come in. Again, this tissue isn't designed for extreme movement. So you need something unique and special to deal with this while you're exercising, which is different from a normal bra. And this is where sports bras do come in and why they play such an important role. Because if you're wearing not only the incorrect fitting sports bra, or you're wearing a normal everyday bra, which isn't designed to take the demands of a workout, it's not only unhelpful because that bra isn't providing you the correct support, but it's distracting because you spend half your workout or your run or whatever it may be focusing on adjusting straps and pulling it up or trying to, stop the chafing or whatever it may be. So sports bra needs to fit correctly. And when it does, it just helps you keep your mind focused on whatever your workout is and just provides zero distractions to the activity that you're doing.
And so then, Claude, tell me, you just mentioned now like a normal bra versus a sports bra. What are the main differences between the two? Because some people might be working out in a normal bra, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to ask you, you're about to go live, you're doing a hit session for all the Jeff followers, and I told you you're going to have to be doing it in your normal, everyday, casual bra. What comes to mind for you in terms of, what you're thinking you're going to be experiencing? Why would that put you off if you had to now work out in your normal bra?
I think mainly the support, actually. I mean, I'm very, very flat chested. I have hardly any boobs. So I don't actually use bras that are offering me, I use quite simple everyday bras, but my normal bras are not something that feel compacted. So my everyday bra is more thin. It's not something that would make me feel, even with a small bust, I don't think it would make me feel like I had the support that I needed. But I also think it would be quite uncomfortable because you get those little divots in your main bras as well with your little straps. And if you're laying down on the floor, those types of things hurt as well.
Exactly. And I mean, that's what it comes down to. There's been research done that has shown that a normal everyday casual bra allows up to 21 centimeters of breast bounce during sports on average. Obviously a bit less if you have a smaller chest size, but 21 centimeters of movement is a lot. And you can imagine how over your 5, 10K, 21K run or your exercise session, it's a lot of movement and very distracting. So as you mentioned there, support. If you look at the wiring, sports bras typically, and our range of sports bras at Adidas, they don't have these solid wires because at the end of the day, that just becomes very uncomfortable, cuts into your ribs, and just, it can cause chafing. It's not made of the correct material as well. So the wiring is just a big issue. A normal sports bra will have a band, an elasticated band that is made of a technical performance fabric, which is moisture wicking. So not only is it elastic to compensate for your movement, but it also allows for that moisture wicking for when you're sweating, which a normal bra doesn't do. So the wiring, like you mentioned there, is quite important. And also that the underbust, that band in a sports bra, that is where most of the support in your sports bra comes from. It's not from the straps. A lot of women think that the straps hold the bra in place, but it's actually your underbust. That band. So that's what's very important. You also mentioned the straps. In a sports bra, you usually see a racer back design where it comes over your shoulders and it meets together at the spine. That is just to anchor the bra in place quite nicely. A normal bra has the straps that just run directly over the shoulders. And I mean, I know from experience, if I forget to pack a sports bra and I end up having to go to the gym with my normal bra on, you're doing push-ups and you're doing all sorts of movements, and then I have to keep pulling the strap
100%.
up my shoulder. It keeps falling down, and it's just really irritating. It just puts you off your workout completely. So the sports bra has a design either strappy back but crisscross, or more of a racer back design. And then in more general terms, the material of the whole sports bra, it's like the underbust. It'll be a technical fabric. We use Aero Ready, which is a moisture wicking fabric, which allows for more breathability and ventilation. And there are also specific mesh panels around the bra in specific high sweat zones. You don't get any of this in a normal bra because a normal bra doesn't need all of that. But a sports bra really does cater for exercise, sweat, movement, and support. So those are the main sort of areas where they differ. And what's quite interesting on the last point here is the cups as well. A normal bra will just have your standard cups, nothing fancy, nothing technical. But for example, in our Stronger For It bra range, which is part of our high support bras, the cups in there are actually designed in 3 different zones within each cup. Essentially the under part of the bra, right at the bottom, just above the bust band, that allows for a forward push and lift, specifically in this bra. The middle portion, where's the widest part of your bust, that is a soft, sort of more forgiving, adaptable material. And at the top there, where the straps meet, where the red and the blue meet together, that allows for a more compressive and downward push. So it's a really kind of technical design. This is just one bra, for example, but again, you don't get that in a normal bra.
Yes.
So that's just kind of a practical example.
And then tell me, I mean, you mentioned some words yesterday that I had like never heard in my life, like encapsulation. And you said there's actual words when you go and buy a bra where it says like, is it a compression bra? Is it an encapsulation bra? Or is it a hybrid? And I was like, what are you talking about, lady? Because I just go into a shop and I pick a bra that looks good, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I put it on and I'm like, cool, it feels good. But I didn't even know that there are steps in regards to the terminology of a sports bra and why that's important to know. So can you just give us a little bit of info on what those words mean and where we can find them as well?
Sure. And I mean, what you're saying there is probably the case for most women. And even myself in the past, when I wasn't sort of aligned with Adidas and I would just go into the store, not having the sort of tech knowledge, I would go with what looks really good. But there is actually quite a lot of tech behind a sports bra. And there's words that you mentioned there. For example, compression. If you see a bra maybe says it's compression fit, that is usually a lighter support bra. In the Adidas range, that would fall under what we call our All Me bras. All Me and Don't Rest. Don't Rest is kind of medium support, but has that compressive design. This is a type of bra that is kind of one standard piece of material across your chest. It doesn't have individual cups, almost like a normal bra would. So that's compression. And at Adidas, we call it the Alpha Skin style. It's a nice, compressive, snug fit against your body. Like I said, it's typically for lighter to medium support. They usually have removable padding. The very light support bras, like the All Me bras, sometimes don't, in which case it's just the material. It usually has a racer back design. There's no real areas where you need to adjust anything. It's pretty simple, it's pretty standard, and it's for your lighter support. So you can see it there at the bottom. It's almost like a nice transition from a normal everyday bra into your lighter workouts, or for somebody with a small chest doing a run or a HIIT workout who doesn't actually need all the support. They can get away with a bra like that. An encapsulation bra, which you also mentioned. So that is a bra, for example, that gives a shape-enhancing look and feel. It still offers all the support you need for your workout. It has a more feminine design. By when I say that, I mean that it encapsulates each cup separately. So it creates a more of a form-fitting design. A little bit more lift and a little bit more push, kind of like the example I mentioned earlier, the Stronger For It bra. It usually has a slightly lower neckline. So the Stronger For It bra does fall into encapsulation. It's still snug and compressive, like the compression bras that I mentioned, but it's just a bit of a different design. It's also for women who have slightly fuller cups that can fill this out. Then that can kind of be where this bra would fall in. Sometimes, because this bra is catering for more medium to high support and bigger cups, it does have more sometimes, depending on the bra, which specific product, it could have adjustable straps, and it could have a clasp at the back or even a zip at the front. And this is just to make it easier to get on and take off as well. So you see it at the top, for example, in that high support bra, which we'll get to now, which is a combo of the both. You see the zip in the front. But yeah, essentially encapsulation is just a different design compared to the compressive bra. And then, I mean, it's not mentioned there, but essentially we also have what you might see as a hybrid compression encapsulation, which in our offering at Adidas is the ultimate bra, which is a revolution in sports bras, essentially, because it involves, or it includes what's actually called inclusive sizing. So this is a bra that literally merges the best of a compressive bra and that snug feel, as well as the individual shape and form that you get from an encapsulation bra. And added onto all of this, with the ultimate bra, what makes it so unique is that the size offering that you get for this bra caters for women, for example, that have who struggle to find the correct size because maybe they've got a very small torso but very big cups, or they've got a very kind of a wider torso but very small cups. How do you cater for that? And that's where the Ultimate Bra comes in. You can get a small size bust with an E cup, for example, which is amazing. And that falls under hybrid compression encapsulation. So I hope that's kind of
it's so interesting. I'm telling you. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of questions coming through here. I think someone just actually asked, Tina just asked, do you do Adidas bras for bigger ladies? So would that bra that you've just spoken about now, would that bra be the one for bigger ladies that have potentially bigger boobs as well, or bigger breast size? Would that be the bra that you would say would be one of the better ones for them?
It definitely, because that bra specifically caters for all shapes and sizes, whether you've got a big cup size and you're slightly larger around your torso. The Ultimate Bra is great because it's much more adjustable and customizable to your shape. So that is definitely, I think, the first one you would go to. I mean, I wouldn't rule out the Stronger for It bra either, depending on what size you are. When you say cater for bigger sizes, the Stronger for It bra and even our Don't Rest bra will also cater for big sizes. I think it's up to an XL, and then you might go, oh, but an XL, that's very vague. I don't know if I'm XL. So that's where the bra fitting comes in, and actually going into the store, getting a fitting, chatting with the consultant in the store, because an XL can range from, don't quote me here, but there is like a conversion chart that you can do where you can see, you can be a 40 around your underbust, but maybe an E cup, and that there's a few sizes along like a sliding scale that fall under XL, but you need to be into the store to actually really nail down if that'll work for you. But yes, Ultimate Bra is a great option to start with. Yeah.
And then going from that, I mean, because obviously there's these amazing bras, but how do you know what is the best bra for you or for the exercise that you're doing? So you mentioned fitting, but what would the process be for our ladies to say, cool, like I have no clue what's the best bra for me. I'm doing high intensity training. Like what are the steps for me to get the right bra for the type of exercise that I'm doing?
Sure. So, I mean, like I'd already mentioned, the first thing you need to do is know your true bra size measurement. And that, when I say that, I mean your normal everyday bra. You need that number. Is it a 32A? Is it a 36B? What is that number? So get that fitting done, number one. Thereafter, it comes down to deciding or knowing what is the activity that I'm going to be doing, or that I'm going to be doing most often. What is my sport? What is my activity? So, for example, like you mentioned, Siri, high intensity interval training, for example. So you need to look at your activity and see where does it fall in terms of impact. Is it a low impact activity? Is it a medium impact? Or is it high impact? And that will sort of lean you towards which bras to start looking at, regardless of your size. If you're an average size, underbust and cup size, it's actually the marrying of the two, your size with the impact demands of your sport.
Awesome. And then tell me a little bit more about this fitting. So we've spoken about the fitting. What you haven't mentioned yet, and I'm going to let you mention it, about we've pinned it in the comments as well, these free individualized and personalized bra measurements in your Adidas stores around the country. Can you speak a little bit about that for our members, so that if they want to go and get themselves measured and speak to someone about the best bra for them, what's the process?
Sure. So it's quite exciting. Because this is such a hard decision to make when most women go into a store and you think, okay, I need to get a sports bra, but maybe you don't know if you can ask if there's a fitting. Is that a thing that stores offer? Do you just buy one and hope that it fits because that's your size? So what we offer is in our Adidas stores around the country, and most of our factory outlets as well, not all of them, but most of them, there's a dedicated bra specialist located in each store. So what we're offering is, for the viewers, you're welcome to pop an email at the bottom. I think it's running there quite nicely. If you're in Cape Town, it's to myself. There's a Durban contact there for our Durban tech rep, and in Joburg for our tech rep in Joburg. Pop them a mail, let them know you're interested in a bra fitting. They will respond, get a bit of info about where your nearest store is, and set up sort of an appointment with you to come into the store. They will do a measurement with you following, proper hygiene, sanitation protocols. Everything will be sanitized, the tape measure and all of that. Get your correct size, and then in the store, sort of see which options will work for you. What we do need to just let you know is we have been going through quite a big sale in our stores at the moment. So the stock is quite low, but from next month, we should be getting in some really exciting product, which will be some really nice new sports bras, a bigger range, a lot more sizes. So, from next month, they will the tech rep will organize with you to come into the store, do your measurements, and while you're there, have a nice look at all the stock that's coming in, and hopefully find your perfect bra for whatever your activity is.
Yay. So we'll actually leave that rolling banner up. We also have the pinned comment with your details as well if anyone wants to shoot you a mail. But I mean, I would like to just go back to the different types of bras once again and show them up on the screen, and then also actually speak about how the bra should fit as well. So you've spoken about, the cup should cover your entire breast, things like that. But maybe you can just talk us through. There's a lot of questions here about what the best bra is for their cup size. And so I'm thinking if we go through those bras individually, bring up the pictures, I think it's going to answer a lot of questions that are coming through. And then we'll actually open up the floor for questions to end off.
Perfect. Yeah. So, I mean, the different categories of bras that we offer at Adidas, if we start with the light support bra, that would be, it's what's called All Me. So that's there on the far left. So it's a light support bra in that it's not just for light impact activities, but it's also more likely suitable for women with a smaller chest size. So you can see by the design of the bra, it doesn't need to have all the bells and whistles that a high support bra has. It's got everything needed there for lighter support or lighter support or low impact activities. So this would be, for example, walking, yoga, Pilates, nothing that involves too much vigorous movement. But for example, someone like myself, who also doesn't have a very big chest, could get away with this bra if I'm going on a 5K run. And it works perfectly fine for me. The bigger your size gets, the more support naturally you need. It has that sort of relationship. So that bra, for example, standard straps, you see it connects nicely at the back. It won't have any padding in the front, but it has the technical material, moisture wicking, very comfortable for that lighter sort of impact activity, walking, yoga, etc. The second bra,
I have quite a few of those ones actually. I mean, I'm very flat-chested. We do a lot of walking, a lot of hiking, things like that, lower impact, and those bras are so comfy as well. They don't cut under. They give you that perfect support. But for me, especially with a smaller bust size, I love those bras.
No, it's a great everyday bra at the same time. The second one is the Don't Rest bra, which falls into medium support. So this one is a little bit vague. This could be for somebody with a slightly smaller chest size, but doing maybe sprints or higher impact activity, the HIIT workouts that you guys facilitate. This could be a good bra for that, where there's really a lot of movement and it's with a smaller chest. This bra, you can see also sporty racer back design. It's got that black underbust band, which is, like I said, where all the support actually comes from. With these kind of bras, you need to make sure, like you said, Siri, that there's no cutting, there's no chafing. If you try on this bra in the store, because there's nothing you can adjust on these types of bras, you really need to test it out in the store. So if you put it on, lift your arms up, move around, jump up and down. It might feel a bit silly, but it's actually testing out your body's movement. And you can feel, is it cutting me? Is it chafing? Is there spillage? All of that. And then you can adjust accordingly. And the consultant and the store staff can also assist you. If you say something's not right here, they can adjust in terms of maybe the design of the bra. You pick a different one or the size.
So I see here, Lee has actually just asked, she said she struggles with chafe under her breast with the bands. And she's asking, is it from too much movement, incorrect fabric, or is it too tight? Would you say that it could potentially be a fit problem if you're getting chafed and it's too tight? I mean, I know for me, if I'm wearing a bra that's too tight and isn't fitting me properly, I feel constricted and I sometimes have markings on me afterwards. Is that a fit problem?
So it could be. I can't guarantee that it is necessarily, but usually it is. Any sort of chafing, it could be a fabric problem. But I mean, if it's from a reputable brand, it shouldn't be a fabric problem because the fabric is moisture wicking. Chances are it's just a bit tight. it might feel nice on the top, but it's just a bit tight for your specific size for the underbust, because it shouldn't be leaving like red marks or chafing. When you breathe in, it's a stretchy material, so it should compensate. So it's likely to be a fit. Yeah.
Perfect. And then let you carry on through the bras.
Yeah, I think the last one or two sort of fall into the high support category. We've already touched on the Ultimate Bra, which sort of sits at the pinnacle of the Adidas bra range. But you get the Stronger for It bra. And this bra, it's specifically, you can see this one here has an encapsulation sort of more design. It has more adjustable straps. You can see, I don't know if you can see it clearly in the image in the middle one. There's adjustable areas. And this type of bra is for high support. So somebody with a bigger bust who likes this sort of design, or somebody with a medium-sized chest who needs higher support, they go for this bra. It's basically the same in terms of the technical fabric that you find in the other bras, moisture wicking, breathable, ventilation, all of that is there. Usually bras with higher supports, such as this bra, the underbust, the band that you find on the underbust is usually wider. So the wider the band, the more support it offers. So that's quite a nice rule of thumb to remember. So high impact activities, where this bra falls in, includes things like your HIIT workouts, your running, your jumping, anything involving lots of movement that really needs some good solid lockdown from the bottom and from the top.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And can we go through that? I can't remember what the name is, but it looks so amazing. I haven't seen that bra before. The one that had the zip at the front. What was that one called?
Oh, the Ultimate Bra. Yes, yeah. So the Ultimate Bra.
I want to go through that one more time because I want to see it again.
Sure, yeah. So the Ultimate Bra, like I said, I mean, for us, this is sort of the queen of our sports bras. It really caters for women of all shapes and sizes, which at the end of the day is a standard. And it should be a standard across brands and across the industry. So this bra, like I had said sort of in the beginning, it's a hybrid compression and encapsulation. So you really do get the best of both worlds, that nice snug feel. So it shouldn't be moving around too much. And it's very nice, form-fitting. The zip in the front, like I had mentioned earlier, is just for ease of putting on and taking off, because there is nothing worse for me than doing a very intense workout and then wrestling with a bra to try and get it off over my head or to get it on in the first place. I'm already so tired. That zip just makes it really easy to get on and obviously take off. It also has a bit of higher coverage. You can see it sits a bit higher at the neck compared to some of the other bras. And again, that's just really to provide an extra bit of lockdown. The band is a bit thicker. I don't know if you can see that compared to the previous ones we've looked at. It's a bit thicker, like I said, offering more support from the underbust. And that nice crisscross at the back, added support, technical fabric. You can see the black on the inside of the cups, specifically designed in and around the bra with these high sweat zones to be extra breathable and to sort of wick that moisture away so that there isn't chafing and there isn't friction and discomfort. So yeah, the Ultimate Bra really is a revolution in the sports bra industry and for Adidas specifically. So it's a very, very exciting product.
I need me one of those Ultimate Bras. I'm telling you, that thing looks so good. I'm going to let some people put some questions up. And while we're waiting for some questions, I'm going to shoot you some of my own. And the first one is, let's talk about those removable breast pads that go in the bras. I absolutely hate those things. The first thing that I do is, as I get my bra, I take them out and I put them in my drawer. I don't like them as a personal, but I've seen some questions coming through with some people that are saying they just chuck their bras in the wash, and then those little removable pads get all scrunched up and leave markings. What would be your suggestion? If you like wearing those little pads, would you suggest to take them out before you put your bra into the wash? Or what would be your suggestion of making sure those pads don't get crinkled and get folded over?
Sure. Yeah, and I mean, that's a common problem I have after, putting them in the laundry, getting them off, and I'm rushing out the door. I put the sports bra on, and then there's this padding inside that's all kind of mixed up and sticking out.
You have to get it. You have to get it. And I'm in a rush and I'm like, oh, I can't get these things right.
It's a nightmare. Yeah. So I'm kind of a victim of doing that. And I kind of kick myself and think, well, why don't I do this? It's a little bit more kind of effort, but like you had mentioned, to just save yourself that hassle and just to look after it and increase the longevity of the product. I mean, take those paddings out. Most bras that do have paddings, you can take out. Certain models, you can't. But just look, there is a little slit kind of in the side where you can reach in with your finger and just pull it out, and that won't damage it at all. And just hand wash them. Hand wash the inner padding, because that won't take most of the sweat. Most of the sweat is actually happening kind of here on your breastbone in between and at your back, actually. The actual padding around the breast itself shouldn't be a high sweat zone. So pull it out, hand wash it. Lukewarm water should be perfectly fine. And the bra itself, just follow the washing guidelines. It's usually about a 30-degree wash. Don't tumble dry, don't do all of those other things. But it does stipulate there for the specific bra washing instructions. Just be safe. Take the pads out, wash them, hand wash them separately. I mean, they're not massive items that are going to take ages to wash and dry. So that's probably the safest thing I could say. Yeah.
And then another question that's come through from Bronwyn, she's speaking about that ultimate bra. I mean, firstly, there's so much love for the ultimate bra. Yeah, Verena said the ultimate bra is what we've been missing, ladies. But yes. Bronwyn's asking actually a question that I had in my mind with that zip. Does it hurt if you have to go down onto your chest? So if you're doing push-ups on the floor or burpees or anything that you have to go down onto your actual chest, or when your clothes are on top of it, is it a zip that is intrusive, or is it quite nice and snug and it's not really something that will hurt you?
Yeah, so I mean, because I don't sort of have a big enough chest to actually try it on and give it a test drive, so to speak, I personally don't know, having not been able to try it on, but the actual design of the bra itself will have been designed to be a much smaller zip, so not the kind of zip you'll get on your jeans, for example. It's not going to be this big metal clip. You can see there it's a small flat black plastic zip, so it's very sort of non-invasive. So once you zip it up, it sort of dangles there a bit, but in terms of the workouts you're doing, because somebody who's wearing this bra will also have a slightly bigger bust, when they are doing their push-ups or they are lying flat down, it's likely it's not going to be digging into any sort of bone, because there is going to be that flesh that does sit between the bra and your chest, which is usually where discomfort comes when there is zips. But being so small as it is, it really shouldn't get in your way and you have to worry about it. So it is designed to cater for the kind of things it's going to be put through, basically, which is the push-ups and the jumps and the planks or whatever else it may be.
Yes. And then, I mean, like you mentioned before, Adidas is currently having a sale, but you mentioned as well, especially with COVID, stock and sizing might not be where we want it. So there's a lot of people asking and saying the online store doesn't have my size. I'm guessing the answer to that is to hold tight for a few weeks until August comes along. Book in your bra fitting so long. In the meantime, get that booked in, and that in the beginning of August or sometime in August, you guys are going to be getting in nice new stock that the ladies can then go online or go into a store and find the right size and bra for them.
Exactly. I mean, the sale, like you've mentioned, the sale mixed with this COVID situation has really thrown a bit of a spanner in the works in terms of delayed stock coming in and, creating a bit of a headache for us, really wanting to satisfy our consumers and meet the need that's there. But I mean, the good news is that we're obviously working very hard to get our product in and to get it into the stores. So the timeline is looking to be next month, which I mean isn't too far away. It's in the next 2 weeks. So hopefully from August onwards, you should see it coming into the stores, hopefully online as well. And that'll be the prime time to really get your fitting and have a nice range of options to choose from. It'll be the later season, so some nice new colors and designs.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then one of the last things that I want to speak about, I mean, I think Adidas are such an amazing brand. I mean, we as instructors, we consistently punting Adidas, and we just love the gear. And one of the things that I love the most is that you guys are extremely sustainable. So you are very much into being very environmentally friendly. I've read and I've heard that you guys are trying to go all the way there. Can you just explain a little bit about the materials you guys are using and how you are really forward thinking with regards to sustainability and protecting the environment with your products?
Sure. I mean, that's a very important point. So where we are today is you walk into a store and you pick up an Adidas product, chances are, regardless of what it is, a shoe, a t-shirt, a jacket, a sports bra, it either contains recycled ocean plastic, which is based off of our relationship in the past with Parley, But nowadays, just running with that and just trying to get recycled ocean plastic into our apparel, but obviously maintaining the performance standard. It'll either have the recycled ocean plastic, it'll either be recycled polyester, recycled leather, you name it. So Adidas is on a mission to eliminate the use of virgin polyesters as of 2024, which I mean is not far away. So we're really driving that message home that we need to be sustainable. The sportswear industry, the fashion industry itself has historically been very unsustainable. So we're working extremely hard to get sustainable materials into our apparel. And the sports bras that we've talked about today, and from the season that's coming in now, all of them have at least 70% recycled polyester mixed with like an elastane as well, obviously for the stretch. But 70% recycled polyester, so it's sustainable. It contributes to that effort, which at the end of the day, it's the right thing to do. And it's just great to know that the product that you're wearing is contributing to something positive.
Exactly right. And then just before we go, Chloe, I know their lunch break is nearly over. Can we get from you or one of your reps, for those that aren't near an Adidas store, that are living in areas where they can't go and get a fitting, is there a sizing chart or something that we can post for them in the comment section? I know a lot of people are saying they're not near an Adidas store or near one of the major cities, and they don't quite know what size they should be going for based off of their breast cup and things like that. Can we get from you before or posting it in here just a bit of a sizing chart? I know you guys do have one, and we can add that in. And yeah, I mean, lots of people are just saying such amazing things about this talk and how amazing and informative it is. I mean, we don't speak about these things enough. We speak about shoes till the cows come home. But for a woman, I know for me, if I'm not wearing the right sports bra, my entire workout is thrown off. If I've got a sports bra that's too tight and that's digging into me, I can't feel comfortable and like I can get into a groove. If I'm wearing one that isn't giving me enough support, I feel self-conscious. So it's so awesome, and I'm so grateful that you came on to chat with us, because it's just such important information for women of all shapes and sizes. I mean, our Jeff community, it's one of the best parts of our Jeff community is that we are all shapes and sizes. We are inclusive of everyone, and I just think it's so awesome that you guys at Adidas are so open to coming and giving these Jeff Eds, giving our community some amazing informative kind of information, especially for our women. So I just want to say thank you so much. I'm so grateful for you. The rolling banner is still going. The pinned comment is there. So if you have any other questions, post it in the comments. I'm sure Chloe and anyone in the Adidas community, I saw Jeff was online giving some answers to some questions. They'll pop on and go. If any questions we haven't answered, Chloe will pop on and just go and see if there's anything we've missed. But Chloe, I just want to say thank you so much. We're so grateful at Jeff to have you. And we are planning to do some more of these education sessions with Adidas in the future as well. So we're going to get another poll out, but you're a legend. You're a wealth of knowledge and information. Thank you so much for coming on with us today.
Cool. Yeah, thanks so much for you guys for hosting me. And, I hope I've contributed to some more knowledge for the women out there. And, we've got to stick together and make sure we're all comfortable and confident. And yeah, hopefully from Adidas, we are helping all the ladies do that. So thanks so much.
Exactly. Thanks, Chloe. You're a legend.
Cool. Thanks, Sari.
Bye.
Cheers.